figure other ways, because if you're on anything and you're cutting your eating down, because you can only exercise so much to get rid of stuff. It's all about your mouth and the beverage, so whatever we take in, that's why I'm like, oh, and if somebody could do that, I would, especially if it was like Kirkland margarita, that would be even better.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to suggest it to them because I know the buyer. So I'm going to suggest it to them.
It wouldn't take them much to do a whole new, they already have the product, just add some protein to it and then call it their high protein margarita mix. And that stuff sells off the shelf so fast because it's so inexpensive for what you get that, that would be, and cool. I could just tell my wife, you're having a margarita. Well, I'm just getting my protein.
This is your 5th protein.
I needed it. Yeah, no, I don't. No, the thing about that Kirkland margarita pre-mixed with that tequila already, you don't need to drink much, especially when you cut back on drinking and then you have a drink like you haven't been. Oh my God, I've become a lightweight again. So.
That's right.
All right. Sorry, we kind of got off topic, but I think there's so many opportunities for beverages and in this world to get connected to people. To get your product out there is, I think, one of the biggest things that holds people back. They have a great idea, but they don't know where to give it to, or they think they're going to give it to somebody and someone's going to steal it or whatever else. I'm like, I don't care. I just want the product out there. If you want to send me a 1% royal, whatever, I don't care. It's not my issue. I just want that product because it's going to help me.
And you mentioned something very important. Most beverage entrepreneurs are first-time entrepreneurs. They don't come from an entrepreneurial background, which is a problem because although beverage is not complex, you can get you as an entrepreneur. What I see is they start with an idea. They want the formula done, which is expensive, and then they want the artwork done, which is not so expensive, but it could be $2,000-3,000 or more. The formula will range in price. But that's what the mentality is. Let me get to the formula, and it's a special formula. The problem is you cannot patent a formula. So in the beverage industry, we don't see your formula as part of your intellectual property. Your business model is your intellectual property. Your ability to make an emotional connection with the consumer, that's gold. That's the unicorn company that you can sell, take public, etc. Not the formula. If you have a crappy formula and you know how to get into liquor stores and convenience stores, you're going to be successful.
Yeah, that's what they call it. I'm in Modesto, California, so we have EJ Gallo. They had some of the worst jug wine back in the day, but it sold because it was cheap.
Yeah.
And they made a fortune. Now now they bought all those bigger brands so that they feel like there's somebody because they own so many expensive brands now.
Yeah.
They still have those big concrete vats right downtown here in Modesto that are filled with wine for.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they keep them at their big concrete vats because they have to cycle certain ones so that they keep the formula the same. But that's not the good wine, that's the cheap wine. All right, so I didn't know that. That's like t-shirts. You can't patent, or not patent, but on t-shirts you can't trademark a design on a t-shirt unless it has your logo in it. Then you can do, that's it. But a regular saying or any kind of stuff, you can't. Because I created some t-shirts for all my different shows and everything. I was worried about it. And so I researched. I was like, no, you can't. I was like, really? How do you protect? And that's why what I'm doing is I have a caricature of myself. I'm hiding it inside of the stuff so that it's in there. And so if you're taking it, you have to find me in there, almost like Where's Waldo? That from San Diego, or Carmen San Diego or whatever.